I trapped 8 of the smartest and most experienced Minecraft players in the most elaborate escape rooms ever, full of secret Minecraft mechanics, redstone puzzles, and other challenges no normal player could ever solve. If they complete all 10 rooms, they get $4,000 of my money. But if they die or give up, they get nothing. So when they spawned into the first room, they knew everything was on the line.
Oh, are we supposed to just go now?
Yeah, you guys can just start cooking. I'll let you figure it out from here. Room number 1 was an entire chunk with various different resources to work with, all enclosed in a 2-layer thick bedrock box, which made their only goal to escape. Mans is just trying to get out of this bedrock though. Right off the bat, notorious escapist Canadian was trying out some wacky boat glitch techniques which would usually work, but I made these walls too thick for your silly boat face strategies, Ken. Garlic bread, no way you break bedrock with 3 dirt and a piston.
I'm depowering the piston, then I'm breaking the piston, and then I place the piston facing into the bedrock.
Okay, guys.
But before I do that, I unplug my Ethernet cable, and then I plug it back in.
Pro redstone players Garlic Bread and Cade would both try 2 different extremely weird bedrock breaking methods, which surprisingly do work if you attempt them long enough. But this entire time I was watching them, I had completely forgotten about Canadian.
Yes!
Bro! That's why we made these 2 blocks thick, so you couldn't do this.
Yeah, everyone makes that mistake. So basically, you ram the boat into the wall. That's the first idea. Just ram it, and a tick before the boat hits the wall, you exit it, and its momentum carries it through a tiny bit. Then I can just push the boat the rest of the way through the block, and now I'm already through the first layer.
By repeating these movements timed perfectly, you can eventually get through a 2-block thick bedrock wall, which they used to escape into room 2, and now I knew what I was really going up against. Room number 2 consisted of several note blocks which they'd need to orchestrate a song perfectly through using redstone, but the song which they needed to replicate was hidden somewhere in this mess.
Oh, there's hidden chests.
Oh, warmer. Oh, Inventor's very warm right now.
Oh, it's this corner or something?
I'm using a Sea-Watch strat, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's an item frame right here.
Hidden in the note block mounds was a bedrock texture map art, revealing a chest with a book inside of it. Inside the book was a mysterious YouTube URL, but what in the world could it lead to?
Probably a Rickroll.
Bro, if the link ends with an XCQ, do not type it.
Bro, it ends in XCQ!
Using the resources from the previous room and the note blocks in the current, the players began composing a Rickroll together in hopes of opening up the door.
Can I just sing it?
You can try, see if that opens.
Never can. Never gonna let you down.
And after several minutes of trial, error, and using online note block converters, they had a masterpiece ready for me to look at. Alright. Yeah, I'd say that's a pass. Y'all can get through. Now, welcome to the tree sapling room.
Oh,
What?
Room number 3 was the hardest one yet, the sapling room. To the bare eye, inside this gigantic room was hundreds of saplings, an unobtainable yet reachable crafting table, a lava pool, a llama, and a bedrock box. Somehow, using all of these things, they'd be able to escape.
Turn on subtitles.
I hear skeletons.
Skeletons, yeah.
Using subtitles, they discovered a skeleton inside, and it was clear they had to kill it for bone meal to grow a sapling, yet there seemed to be no way to actually get in until Ken had found a lead.
Okay, I found something in the lava.
Inside this lava chest was a block of bamboo, 2 gold nuggets, 4 wheat, a bamboo plank, and 9 bamboo. Now, all they needed to do was figure out how to use these items to get into the bedrock box.
Guys, should I make a boat?
Yeah, let's make the boat.
While Ken and everyone else was crafting the bamboo boat, Garlic Bread was trapping the llama underneath the bedrock box and trying to mount it to get in, yet he couldn't manage to actually get high enough to peek through. So that left them with the question, how were they actually supposed to get inside this? Well, by getting a llama in a bamboo boat, then mounting it, you can safely phase through 1.5 blocks with no problem. And after doing this, all they had to do was kill the skeleton. Slimmy, get out! You're gonna die, Slimmy! You gotta get out! Swap out! Coach out! Swap!
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
next one.
Oh, he's like not even shooting.
Although it seemed like a huge success obtaining a bone in a water bucket from inside, since now they could build a nether portal using the lava pool, they had no way of even lighting it. And they couldn't grow just any sapling to get wood to burn, since using F3 you can tell all of them were on growth stage 0, which 3 bone meal is not enough to grow. Row by row, my friend. Row by row.
Oh, okay, so we have
One
to
of the
find
saplings is just randomly going to be stage 1.
With no other options, the best players began going row by row, sapling by sapling, with F3 open, waiting for one with growth stage 1 or more to pop up. And after hundreds of saplings, they finally found the single one I planted, grew it, and went to light the nether portal using the wood.
Oh, it lit.
Go through, see what's cooking. See what's cooking on the other side.
There's chickens.
The fourth room in the nether was the complete opposite of the previous. It was small, dark, and lacking any sense of direction or items to use. Re-entering the portal now brought you to another bedrock box in the overworld containing a chest with a scute, 2 leather, an arrow, and a golden nugget. But unknown to them, these items were all just a decoy. To outsmart the best players, sometimes you gotta think outside the box.
I got a gold nugget, 2 leather, and a scoot.
That scutes could be kind of big, bro. Little does he know, it's all useless. And their main goal is to get into the room next door, but they have no idea how.
These guys have built the most complex redstone computers, Minecraft's most efficient farms, and there they were with no idea how to solve this room. Makes me kind of proud of myself.
Guys, you're literally like 1 step away. I'm gonna be honest, it's crazy. You're literally 1 step away, bro. Like, actually.
Wait, no one broke the chest? I'm breaking the chest.
Sloime had finally entered the room they were supposed to, an exact replica next door with another chest inside. He did this by going right on the edge of this nether portal, which because he's 1 block closer to the portal in the overworld, he'll link with that one instead of the one they've been going through. But while it would usually be a eureka moment, I made it look exactly the same as the original, so Sloime thought someone had simply left the chest and he was in the same room as everyone else still.
Wait, you didn't break the chest?
Yeah.
Wait, what chest? What chest? I'm so confused.
No, but like, there was nothing in the chest. People already got it. It's like, it's like a skewed
where did you get the chest from? I've been
It's in the other room.
Seawad had broken the chest in the original room, and now knowing Sloime had broken a different chest, they had finally realized they were being played.
Bro, I've been trying to say this for 10 minutes.
As everyone entered the real room, it seemed like they had still gotten nowhere as it was just another room with a chest. But rigged up to this chest was a complex contraption made by mooing cow milk, where by simply clicking inside of an empty chest slots, you can literally power redstone. And after several minutes of me hinting what to do,
Guys, it's so easy. I'm telling you, you're 1 spin. You're 1 spin away.
they had finally gotten it.
That's right.
Oh, they did it! They finally did it! After clicking inside the chest, they got ender pearls, which were dispensed through the floor to them. They then glitched through the walls and fell into room 5, where their vast skill would be the only thing that could save them.
Alright, boys. We're at Sipkia.
Let's go.
So unlike the last rooms, you have every single item known to man in here.
With these items, players would have 45 minutes to build something to impress the judge, Grox, who I'm giving no context to whatsoever. And with such a short amount of time, Sloime and Sammy Uri immediately got to scheming.
I'm like a small calculator, but like it's a bit annoying with double. I mean, we could probably just make like a net subtract in 4 bits for all day.
Oh, true.
That'd be okay. Yeah. Alright, we're making a calculator, boys.
In 45 minutes, they're saying they'll be able to build a working redstone calculator inside the Sipkia, which I'm pretty doubtful of, but come on, Sammy has literally built Minecraft inside of Minecraft.
So Sammy, what part of it are you working on?
I'm building the adder/subtractor right now.
I'm making the input system.
Sloime and Sammy started to absolutely grind out their computations. An inventor who's a professional builder started decorating it, while everyone else worked on their separate builds.
See what? This is not a strat, dude, but you know what?
No, let me cook.
Wait, what the heck?
3, 2.
You're actually cooking this right now. It's working.
I have no idea how Sammy and Sloime somehow knew off the top of their head how to build a redstone calculator like this. But after 45 minutes had passed, it was now time to see if the entire room could impress Grox.
Ken, you got something here that you wanted to show off?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a little alleyway. I'm gonna stand on this obsidian. You're gonna stand on that diamond.
Okay.
Now, when I say go, you have 5 seconds to hit me once. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Using a mechanic called wireless redstone, Ken performed a cheeky exploit where if he took damage, he could teleport back to a stasis chamber. And while that and a couple other builds tickled Grox's fancy slightly, it was now time to see if the calculator actually worked.
So basically, on each side of the starting castle, you have like a number. You have like your number A and B. It's just gonna add them together and show them in the front of the castle that you're gonna see after. So okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Okay, I'll do 7. 2.
Check it out.
Oh, okay, that's pretty impressive.
Sloime and Sammy Uri designed a 3-part CPU which was able to add and subtract single-digit numbers in just 45 minutes. And because of its sheer complexity, it wasn't a surprise Grox gave it the Really? Inside of this room somewhere, there's an end portal and you have to find it. The next room was in a 100 by 100 Minecraft world enclosed in bedrock. And because there's literally thousands of blocks to get through, I allowed them to keep all the items from Sipkia to assist them in the daunting task of finding the end portal. Look at this strategy, Garlic Bread, you're better than this.
What's Ken doing?
I'm just checking that you didn't put it at height limit, you know?
Somehow Ken and Seawatts had seen right through my play. Rather than immediately resorting to brute force like everyone else, they decided to check all the way up in the sky for any other clue. And they found one. Because shulker boxes and chests will disappear if you're too far away from them, I hid a bunch of them in the sky with one containing a book that read in northwest quadrants, which would now narrow the search down to 25%.
Sammy, what's your strategy over here?
I'm gonna also try and build some dupers.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is insane actually. This is genius.
While some players were simply mining tunnels in attempt to strike gold, Sammy Uri and Garlic Bread were making redstone TNT dupers, which were proving to speed up the process greatly. And after developing this spread TNT maneuver, it was only a matter of time before they found the end portal, which you already know, your boy hid it in a lava pool at bedrock.
Oh, I found it! Yo!
It's in there, we found it.
It's dude, Slime, let's go!
They lit the portal and entered it, and as they spawned on an obsidian platform inside of a bedrock room with lava surrounding them, they realized room 7 would be the hardest and deadliest so far.
So what's the move? What's the move, guys? You're out here in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, there's item frames. There's item frames underneath.
How are you seeing that?
Hitboxes.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I literally made it so you just had to just like guess.
Under the platform they spawned on was a series of redstone components that they'd need to use to get their way through this lava maze and all the way to the other side of the room. But the question was, how were they supposed to actually reach them?
Well, just punch the obsidian and maybe something underneath.
For some reason, the best players always resort to mining obsidian in times of need, but luckily for Garlic Bread, he ended up choosing correct and mined the block that'd get them some progress.
Oh,
Just
Wait, there's a chest?
Yeah, we have 3 trapdoors and an oak plank.
Inside the chest was a single oak plank and 3 trapdoors. In Minecraft, there's a way to bridge downwards by placing trapdoors in specific spots and using those trapdoors to get blocks placed lower than what you could usually reach. By using this trick, Sloime went to risk his life to obtain what was underneath the platform.
What am I? What? How am
yeah.
I? Oh my god! Bro, I'm actually stressing out.
Carefully, Sloime began to inch his way, block by block, gathering the items and replacing his trapdoors to progress. One wrong move and everything they had just gone through would be for nothing.
Sorry if it takes a little while, you know, I'm just
Yeah,
over
yeah,
lava bridging on 2 trapdoors. I hope you guys don't mind.
Luckily, he managed to get every item with no losses, and now they just had to figure out how to use all of this to travel through the rest of the room.
Jump into 1 by 1 and then go across. It hits it, and then we build another one to push us the other direction.
Why are we not building a 3-way flying machine and calling it a day?
They began to put together different flying machine designs. Some thought of making a 3-way flying machine to maneuver through the lava, while others like Canadian thought of some unconventional methods, but they all came to the conclusion that this would save them all. Consisting of just 9 slime blocks, a piston, 2 note blocks, and a button to power it, everyone could get inside while Sammy Uri manually pushes them and changes directions 1 block at a time. While it looks kinda cozy, this method is extremely risky, as if one mistake is made, every player could get yeeted out into their inevitable death.
We will die.
let's go. It's working. It's working.
Oh my
W.
god.
The machine started, and honestly, despite how sketchy it looked, they started making decent progress towards the finish line.
Slow and steady, nice and easy, nice and easy.
Guys, I calculated our pace. We are currently going at 7 blocks per minute.
Unfortunately, about 80% of the way there, they would encounter their first major issue.
Whoa, what happened? I just got back. Oh, okay.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, so line
Wait,
yourself
wait,
up
don't
with
get
a
on top,
hitbox.
Get on top and then jump.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Line yourself up with a hitbox and F3 and 5.
Not even one of Minecraft's best slimestoners could make it across this room without dying. But luckily, the rest managed to make it, and as they rebuilt their flying machine to go up this tunnel and into the 8th room, they realized they'd really have to go Albert Einstein mode.
Alrighty, y'all.
Oh, it's the sand. We gotta move the sand.
Yeah, probably.
Designed by one of Minecraft's greatest redstoners, Mythical Pingu, this room features a series of puzzles where you have to get this piece of sand to the end of the line, which will get you high enough to jump into the next room.
I'll just hold this one down.
Because
Yeah.
we can just leave like that. I don't get it.
We have a conveyor belt here.
They started, and I tried following along, but my mind went blank. I had no idea what any of this meant. Quasi-connectivity, perfectly flying time machines? What? Like, exploiting the game mechanics to literally turn a piece of sand into a gravity block while sliding across the ground? Pingu, this is supposed to take 30 minutes? Look at this.
What do you mean? It's so easy.
How is this possible, bruh?
Nice.
But then, somehow, the IQ of everyone combined, and they got the sand to the end. This whole thing made me start to wonder, why do I even have the power to trap the best players in the first place? Just kidding. Look at guys, you did this all for nothing. There's bedrock at the bottom of this hole. Hey, what? Come on, how did they know? That was just the warm-up to tickle your brain. This is where you really gotta lock in. Room 9 was one of my favorites, comprising of some of the most secret and unknown Minecraft mechanics. They just needed to crawl through this tunnel and out this corridor, and I was confident they may throw in the towel here.
There's a string right here.
Yeah.
There's a string up here.
Players found 2 strings hidden inside of this room, but with that being the only item they could get, they were stumped on making the next move.
Well, why are you killing? Wait, why are you killing the panda?
Okay, now we kill them.
What is this? Why are you guys doing this? When in doubt during an escape room, kill endangered species. And by turning the 6 bamboo you get into 3 sticks and using the just in reach crafting table, you'll be able to craft a fishing rod.
Problem with breaking the stairs is if I hit it, it'll fall onto that end portal frame if you guys see. And I don't think I'll be able to get the height to pull it up out of that dip.
With this fishing rod, Ken had a few items to get. He started with the nether rack in the crawl space, then the oak stairs in the crawl space. Then to his left was an out of reach copper block, which he managed to snag as well. After careful consideration, they decided to place the netherrack block on top of the end portal frame in the corner of the room, which would pop out 2 more items, an oak door and a copper ore. Now having a door, a stair, 2 blocks and a fishing rod, they needed to get into this crawl space.
Do you know a crawl glitch? Alright, so what you'll want to do, guys, you'll relog while you're crouched under the stair with the door clipped into you, which means I can jump. I'm just going to be holding S while I mind the door. I'm just holding down S and I crawl.
Yeah, of course Ken knew a random 300 IQ crawl escape method, I should have guessed. And as they crawled through, they got 2 more copper ore. And now, they had everything they needed to get up to this exit. It was just a matter of how.
Here we have a furnace. Oh, I know what we have to do. We can smelt the copper ore, and then we can make some lightning rods and parkour.
The fishing rod and the stair put right after one another provided just enough fuel to smelt the remainder of the copper ore. Using the copper, they could craft lightning rods, and by stacking those on top of the door, they were just able to get into the 10th and final room. The most elaborate one yet, and their final barrier to $4,000. This is the final room.
Oh no.
And as you can see on the sign, it says, once it was established, the world had fell ill. We got a little bit of a riddle right here. Overwhelming at first, this room was simple. There were 7 different hidden books the players needed to get, each with a letter that spell out a word which would hint towards what numbers to input into this computer. They have 1 single try. If they guess right, they get $4,000. But if they answer wrong, they instantly die and get absolutely nothing.
There's a bedrock thing here.
Oh, there you go. You got it. You got the first one.
She has an item frame there, right?
The player started off with the easiest book to obtain, a simple bedrock painting hiding a concrete block, which when broken revealed a book in an item frame that read O. Siwa then found one inside this witch enclosure that read G. And after that, they used the witch's poison to get an extra boost by perfectly timing the jump on the damage tick to get 2 blocks up into this corridor, which revealed the letter Y and a stone sword. But after this, things started to get much more tricky. They noticed a diamond placed conspicuously underneath the suspicious clay patch. So they grabbed the diamond but were unable to reach any of the clay. Having no blocks, a diamond weirdly named Matthew Bullen in some clay. What could the next step possibly be? What is Matt Bullen known for?
Oh, it's the diamond thing.
Oh yeah, because there's clay.
It's because the diamond is under the clay, so you need to put the button here.
Oh yeah, it was like 4 blocks to the something.
Oh.
It wasn't 4 blocks though, but instead 6, which found by Matthew Bullen was how many blocks you had to go in the positive Z direction before digging straight down to find easy diamonds. And after placing a button from the room's keyboard down into the left 4 blocks, redstone behind the wall powered a dispenser above to drop a book.
Yes, got it.
Oh.
N.
So now they had 4 of the 7 letters, O, G, N, and Y. After minutes of consideration, the best players thought the next step step to progress would be to use this trap witch's splash potions to power this out of reach target block. They weren't even sure if the witch's potion could get that far, but all they needed to know was that
Almost there.
it was theoretically possible. After getting the timing right, Garlic Bread was in a perfect potion throw loop with the witch. Inside of the game's code, apparently witches can throw potions an infinite distance, with the further the rare, so it would only be a matter of time before... He's in the rhythm, no, let him cook! Oh!
Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was it, that was it.
Okay, I have a question. Why can't I just place a button here and then press it?
Oh shit. After powering the target block, which connected to this piston that pushed an armor stand off of it, the room had now been picked clean. And the only remaining section was this bedrock cube, which has a netherite pyramid to the right and a literal trapped wither above that's guarding this 2-block and 13 pixels high up corridor, which leads to a chest. And with the armor stand and stone sword they got earlier, well, there may just be a secret way to easily kill the wither.
I'm going to do the armor stand enable op exploit.
Oh, heck nah. This is definitely something you know how to do, too. It's like you're just gonna start flying around. All right, place down the armor stand out here for a second. So is my hitbox below or above the armor stand?
Below.
Well, it's below. Are you saying it'll target the thing that's closer to it?
On this very specific version of Minecraft, there exists a glitch where any projectiles thrown at you from a wither will come in contact with an armor stand's hitbox before yours. And for some weird reason, the armor stand won't break.
A sword for whoever is the chosen one.
Who are we nominating, boys? Oh, Garlic's going in. All right, take it easy. You got to take it nice and easy, Garlic Bread. Once Garlic Bread was in a perfect hitting pattern, he was able to safely crit out to the wither and obtain the nether star, which conveniently, there was a hopper in the main room specifically made for it.
All right, drop it in, drop it in.
Oh,
Beacon.
with the beacon they had gotten from the dispenser and the netherite pyramid to the right of the box, they could use the Matthew Bull and diamond from earlier to activate jump boost. Then, by combining the jump boost and poison damage jump boost, there was nothing stopping them from getting into the once unreachable corridor and obtaining their next letter W.
There's a book high up there.
With no way to get to them.
With the last books 15 and 17 blocks above, they needed to figure out how to get to them. They only had a chest and some jump boost, but they had completely forgot about one set of blocks they could now obtain, the Matthew Bull and clay.
Yeah. I got it.
Easy.
Alright, I got all of them.
Boom, boom. Using the clay and chest, Ken was able to just get up to the last book, which had M in it. And while they could get the last book easily now, Ken decided to prove his IQ to me once more.
Alright, Sipover. This last book, I have one more ace up my sleeve. The Forbidden Jitsu.
Wait, what?
Alright, last letter is I!
Where do you get that? Where do you get them?
Sipover, the one mistake you made is you told me before you were gonna clear inventories, so I just threw the items out.
Alright, anyways, what's the book spell, everyone?
Wyoming.
Did somebody just say Wyoming? Once it was established, the world had fell ill.
What year did it become a state? 1890. 1890. You want to set it to 1890? Where's our buttons?
After 8 hours of working through every single room, they were here, banking on the word Wyoming and its correlation to the world falling ill being the day it was declared a state. $4,000 or instant death.
Quick, press the button!
Press it, press it, press it! Someone, maybe! Oh,
We got it!
we pressed it! Let's go!
Whoa.
We got it!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Wait a second. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. No!
Oh.
Not gonna lie, these guys completely outplayed the escape room I made for them, but if you enjoyed the video, subscribe.